Justin Lang, aka J Lang, Mr. Lang, or Justincredible. I'm making this video because I'm tired of kids and adults committing suicide. I'm tired of kids and adults walking around feeling worthless, with low self-esteem, cutting themselves in their rooms, addicted to drugs because they just want to ignore life and they don't care about what's going on. They don't want to face, the life that they actually live in. I'm tired of kids and adults selling their bodies out on the street, becoming prostitutes because they don't value themselves. I'm tired of people getting picked on because they have low self-esteem and end up getting themselves in trouble or hurting themselves or getting other people in trouble. I can relate to you. I was teased and made fun of when I was growing up. I had acne in elementary school. In middle school, I couldn't dress. I had no style. I was weird. I had a weird looking walk. I was like this. I was just weird. I hated what I looked like in the mirror. I was dying, so desperate to have someone else validate me. Every time I looked in the mirror, I wanted to be someone else. I felt like I never fit in anywhere I went. I was too poor to hang around the rich kids, too rich to hang around the poor kids. I didn't have 360 waves. I didn't have a six-pack. I wasn't a gangster. I wasn't a player. I wasn't no super jock that could jump outside the gym and dunk on everybody. I was battling every single day inside with my self-esteem. I had anxiety attacks all the time. I started drinking. I started smoking weed. I started popping prescription pain pills and drinking and smoking weed all at the same time. I did not care if I lived or died. I felt like nobody could understand me. I felt nobody really cared about me. And I felt that no one truly ever valued who I was. I felt worthless before. As a result, I damaged my body. I hurt my relationships with my family and friends. I was so desperate to seek, validation from other people. I wanted everybody to make me feel like I was special. I was constantly comparing myself to other people. So I definitely know what you're going through. I can definitely relate to you. I want to share with you 6 ways that you can strengthen your self-esteem. So if you or someone you know can benefit from watching this video, I need you to tag them in there. I need you to comment their name. I need you to text the link to them, email the link to them, sit them down, make them watch the video in your class. Whatever you got to do, just make sure they see it. I really appreciate it. Number 1, you need to have the correct value of yourself. Your value cannot be tied to money because economies change all the time. Your value cannot be attached to how many likes or reposts you get on social media because that changes and fluctuates all the time. Your value cannot be tied into style, clothes, your body type because that fluctuates. Your weight fluctuates. You're gonna get old. There's too many variables. What you need to do is that you need to make sure that your value is tied to something that cannot change. Me personally, I believe that God values me regardless of whether I lose my job or not. God loves me regardless of how much money I have, how many mistakes I make, whether my wife is feeling me or not, whatever it is. That's something that's not tied to any variables or anything that can fluctuate. So again, you need to make sure that you have the correct value for yourself. Number 2, never compare yourself to someone else. I repeat, never, ever, ever compare yourself to someone else. Reason being is because no two people are alike, even biological twins. It doesn't matter if you physically look the same. It doesn't matter because two people don't like the same exact thing, don't cry at the same exact time. They're two different people, even if they're twins, they do not have the same exact SAT scores in every single category every single time. They don't fall in love with the same exact people. They don't have the same exact styles and same favorite songs as someone else, same colors. No two people are alike. It never balances out. Either you can compare yourself looking at someone else and you can actually get prideful and very arrogant looking down at someone, which is the wrong way to look at it. Or you can compare yourself to a celebrity or somebody who's up on top or someone who's famous and you feel like, oh my God, I'm just nothing. I'm a peasant. I'm just a scrub. I'm nothing. I'm worthless. It never balances out. You're not looking at the right thing because again, no two people are the same. You don't know their lives. Number 3, you need to make sure that you compliment yourself every single day. It's your responsibility to do it. Self-esteem has to do with yourself. So you cannot be dependent on if someone says or makes a like or says a comment, oh, you look so cute, oh, you're so smart, oh, you're so this or that. If your self-esteem is tied to someone else saying something good about you, what happens if they forget? What happens if they're mad at you and they don't want to say something good to you? Then that means you don't have any self-esteem anymore. You need to make the effort to do this. Regardless if your parents, if your wife, if your friends, if your husband says anything good about you, you make sure every single day you say something good about yourself. The more you hear something, the more you tend to believe something. Repetition deepens the impression. So if it's only 5 seconds a day in the mirror, on your way to school, or before you go out, before you go to bed, say something good about yourself. And another thing, never say anything negative, bad, or hurtful about yourself. Don't do it because it actually hurts your self-esteem. Here's another thing. When it comes to compliments, make sure that you accept compliments with just this: thank you, and smile. When you play off compliments, when somebody gives you a compliment, you're like, oh, well, no, it's da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah, well, I'm just trying to be like you. Or, oh, this car, it ain't really new. It's like 50,000 miles on it. It's like 10,000 miles on it. Oh, this shirt, oh, it's not new. I bought it from a Goodwill or something. When someone gives you a compliment and you kind of brush it down, what you're doing is subconsciously, you're actually sending a signal to your heart, to your brain, saying, I'm not worthy of a compliment, so why are you doing this to me? So you're not receiving it because you don't feel like you're worthy enough. So to get rid of that, even if you feel awkward, just shut up, smile, and say thank you, and keep it moving. Number 4, you need to realize that you are not the center of the universe. The whole world is not pointing at you, laughing at you. There's billions of people in this world. They don't know your name. They don't know your face. They don't know your home address or your social security number. So if you trip and fall at school in the lunch line and everybody's laughing, not the whole world is laughing at you. Some people didn't even care. Some people were putting their heads down because they're like, oh my God, when I get home, I'm about to get a whipping from my mama. Some people are sitting down. You think that, you're going to work and you have holes in your shoes, or you have a hole or a stain in your jacket or something. You're thinking the whole world is looking at your imperfections or your flaws or whatever. And sometimes people are sitting right next to you and they're focused on their boo. They're actually watching TV. They're actually writing poetry or something like that. Not everybody cares about you. Not everybody is actually looking at your mess ups. Even during your embarrassing moments, you have to understand that you're not the center of the universe. Even if somebody put a video of you getting beat up, not everybody in the world is going to see the video. There's billions of people that don't even have internet. You are not the center of the universe. Get over yourself, man. Number 5, you need to cut him. People who are abusive emotionally, verbally, people who try to manipulate you, friends, family, I don't care if they're classmates, co-workers, associates, you need to cut him. Gossipers, people who hate on you, people who actually don't like you, pessimistic people who say, oh yeah, your dreams don't matter, or you'll never do this, you'll never make this amount of money, you'll never do this, or you'll never live out this dream. You need to cut them out of your life. People who try to pressure you to do things that contradict your personal values, your morals, your beliefs, you need to cut them out. If someone's physically abusing you, you need to call 911. You need to get out of, you need to call some type of law enforcement, and you need to get out of that situation. You don't need your children involved in the situation. If someone's emotionally beating you or emotionally being toxic and violent, you need to get out of the situation. Live with a friend, live somewhere, a shelter. You need to value yourself enough to move out of the situation or let go of these people who are harming you. You need to hang around positive people, positive friends and family members, positive classmates, associates, and coworkers. Link yourself to these people. You need to, people who share the same values as you, the same morals as you, the same beliefs as you, you need to be linked in with these people. Never hang around people who pressure you to do drugs because that's hurting your body, to skip school because that's hurting your grades, that's affecting your career. People who pressure you to have unprotected sex, to commit crimes or participate in homicide or hurting someone else, you need to cut them out of your life. Don't ever let anyone influence you to commit a crime, hurt yourself, or damage your career. You need to value yourself enough to let those people go. Cut them off. Number 6, you need to take care of your body. You need to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically. You need to get good sleep, exercise regularly, drink plenty of water, eat healthy. Do things that won't hurt your body. You can't be smoking cigarettes, drinking, popping pills and stuff like that and increase your self-esteem. These are actually helping. These are actually weighing you down. These are actually hurting yourself chemically, and these things start to spread out into your feelings and emotions. You need to stop cutting yourself. Stop having unprotected sex. Whatever you need help on, if you need counseling, go get counseling. If you need marriage counseling, get marriage counseling. If you need a personal trainer to help with your weight or with your health, do that. Make sure that you do things to take care of your body. You need to value yourself, and what you don't value, you'll just toss away like it's garbage. Make sure that you're taking your medicine. If you need to take your medicine, you need to make sure that you dress your best. Dress comfortably. Love your own style. Make sure that you keep your head up, your back straight. Have good posture. Fix your hair when you need to. Make sure that you wear deodorant, cologne. Smell good for yourself. Get your nails done. Take a bubble bath. Whatever you got to do. Take yourself on a trip. Take yourself out to eat, to dinner. Care about yourself. If nobody else cares for you, you need to care for yourself. That's it. That's it for today. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you, but you definitely need to value yourself. Please like this video. Please share it. We out.
Mike Will.